Hi there, Prescott. My name is Ryan Riff Parks, and I love you. I have been looking for you my whole life. So I've been traveling around all over Arizona, Texas, Florida, looking for the perfect, some other state that's west of us. I can't repress the name any more than I already, yeah. Anyway, so I have been looking all over for a city to build a $5 billion business that has minimal impact on traffic and pollution and all that. And Prescott is it. I love it here. I love the people here. I love the way it's laid out. I love how much of a community feel there is here and how everybody from the alpha male military vets to the cowboy alpha males to the hippies to the artists to the musicians, everybody gets along and respects each other. So let's talk about this $1 billion business. Welcome to the Waylighter. And this is not your father's lightsaber. This is the only real performance spinning sword on the market. And yes, it does light up. So, lightsabers are an existing $5 billion a year market. This is the only real product. It's way better for way less. The others are super fragile, ergonomically atrocious, tragically expensive. We are going to own that market, and I will create a warehouse where all we do is ship in the parts. These are bicycle grips. These go on a toilet. That's a furniture end cap. Those are shaft collars. That's every flashlight that fits. So we're going to be having a big warehouse where good people get good jobs putting together kits of build yourself light swords. You can make one of these in like 5 minutes. We'll make it for you if not. So bringing that to town. But here's the good news. Of this $5 billion a year that we know is coming in, I'm going to put 99% of that money back into the community, the state, the nation, and the world. Yep, I'm going to show you just how far $1 billion can go, and then that will embarrass and guilt leverage the other billionaires into actually spending their money on starving children and not rockets because of penis insecurity issues. Oh, we went PG-13 on this one. Yeah, it's going to happen. Expect Deadpool. So anyway, I wanted to say hi and let you know that I'm going to be dropping this business here in town. But the best part is that as shiny and as fun as the sword is, and the fact that you can drop it, you can't do that with the other ones. It's all going to start with a simple stick. This is called the Smart Staff. And the reason why I'm so excited about how perfect Prescott is to build this community building business is because the sword and staff both come equipped with Kung Flow. Kung Flow is a bow staff spinning fitness program, but it is also a training program that shows you how to unlock, access, and upgrade the operating system of your brain. Yeah, this is a big deal, folks, because you're about to learn that when you speak out loud, you actually program your subconscious mind and activate your subconscious mind as a secondary drive. When you speak out loud, your conscious mind engages with your subconscious mind, and just like bicycle gears meshing up, you now have the superconscious mind. And that's where you can learn and unlock big new skills at speed. And all of this stuff that might look really hard won't be. So that's what's coming. Now, here's my favorite part in this whole equation. Once you realize you can program your brain, and you can, simply by speaking out loud, you can then simply delete things like addiction and PTSD. And I know this because I've done it. It worked on me. But also I've taught this clinically at a $30,000 a month drug rehab for high-risk teens in Malibu.
I met Ryan at the rehab that I went to when I was 15 in called Echo Malibu. I was introduced to Kung Flow staff spinning, and Ryan made it look very attractive because I was finally able, for the first time, felt like I found that family, those angels that I was looking for. And I didn't need to find it out on the streets, and I didn't need to find it through drugs and drinking. But I was still looking for those highs, and using Kung Flow allowed me to access those natural highs. Since I had continued doing Kung Flow, I learned how to take agency for my own life. I felt empowered and strong, and I am strong, and it just, it brought that out. It helped me realize that.
So what are you doing now?
Now I work with kids with special needs, and I work with kids with emotional difficulties, kids that came from a very similar background as me, doing drugs, drinking, running away from home, living in foster care and group homes, and not feeling like they have family, or the family that they do have influences them in ways where they end up doing drugs and are on the streets and in gangs, and it doesn't actually make them feel good. So I now am that person that goes and helps kids like Ryan did for me to help them feel empowered and realize their strengths and beauty that they have in them. And it's one little chip at a time, but I really love it, and my life is so different now. I'm high every day, and I don't do drugs or drink alcohol.
So, I'm going to be hosting a free class, a get-together session at 1:11 p.m. on 1/11/25, Saturday, here in Prescott. So if you want to come down and play with the swords, play with the sticks, and hopefully go through a class if there's enough interest, and meet my friends who are awesome, come on down. It's going to be a blast. And I'm going to end with the best news ever. If you are seeing 1111, 123, 222, 333, 444, 144, 1019, 27, you are not alone. All kinds of people, hundreds of millions of people will be seeing this number and have been for 20 years. The reason why is as simple as this. We track the source of the word 11 back to the Vikings. The word 11 translates straight to angel. If you are seeing 1111, you are an incarnated angel. And I mean that quite literally. There's a billion of us on planet. Everyone's waking up. And, oh, by the way, the UFO war has started in the sky. That's why we're getting all the fog to cover it up. There was one here in Prescott last night. So these are the kinds of things we need to talk about. There's alien sightings all over the world. Blatant, huge. Should be the biggest news ever, but it's not. The reason why is because the glowy, shapeshifty ones are known as plasmoids. Those are actually fifth dimensional and above angels. Yeah, believe it or not, this is the hard science of where we're at. So if you want to know what's going on with the world and how we unify in order to rise up to meet whatever's coming next, I'll be talking about that 1:11 p.m. Granite Creek Park on 1:11. Funny how that all worked out. So, I love you dearly. I am so excited. And get ready for Prescott to be the most fun city in the world. I'm also going to be starting up a podcast where we document and chronicle all of this as we community organize like bosses. And the whole world's going to watch us come together like one big happy family here and empower each other and be the most loving city on the planet. Which right now, it's the most loving city in America, and I've been in a lot of them. So anyway, if you want to hear more about what I'm ranting about, I'll be down at Granite Creek State Park. We'll be taking orders for these and the waylighters. If you want one, I will definitely have some for sale. I don't want to sell them in the park because I'm sure I need a permit or something. So let's work that out offline. But Prescott, I'm just so excited because I know what's coming. And so we're going to have the most fun here. And I just wanted to introduce myself. And if you're dealing with the pain of PTSD or addiction, come on down because you're going to get information that's going to make a massive sea change and get you out of that hole fast. So nice to meet you. And I do hope to see you. Have a great day.